All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Floridahockeynow Florida Panther pregame show. We just heard Steven Goldstein finish up his hit for CBS Miami, Channel 4. Check him out. I wish Goldie would stop in.
I apologize for waiting you guys wait so long. I apologize. What a beautiful hat that is.
That was ad-libbed. That was ad-libbed.
Colby Guy.
This is live TV. Colby Guy is here. Tim Reynolds from the Associated Press is here. We're here at the Iceplex in Fort Lauderdale. The Florida Panthers getting ready for Game 2 of their series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Gentlemen, your thoughts first on Game 1. I don't think the Panthers in that first 15 minutes could have played any better. They could have scored some more goals. It would have helped, but they couldn't have played any better.
No, I mean, they set the tone, and that's what you have to do in a Game 1. They took advantage of great energy, and I mean, literally nothing getting to Bob. I mean, that wasn't the Tampa Bay Rays trying to play hockey over there. That's the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's
the Rays are pretty good at hockey.
The Rays are very good at the hockey, but they're not as good as the Lightning. That's a serious hockey team over there. Make no mistake, they are still the Lightning. They still are very, very dangerous, and to be completely thwarted through the first quarter of the game, I think that was because of the way it ended, I think it became an undertold story. The first 15 really set the tone for the whole thing.
Yeah, and you could talk. Listen, John Cooper, coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning, he's been through this. He doesn't care that they're down 1-0. I know that. The Tampa Bay is not worried about the final score. I think what they are worried about is what they saw from the Panthers, because that's a wave that, yes, they withstood, but can they continue to do that?
And then Coop actually said it, postgame. He's like, look, this is what Florida does, and they're going to keep doing it to us the entire postseason. That's what John said after the game yesterday. But to your point, George, 9 series wins in the John Cooper era when they've been down 1-0, including a Stanley Cup final. That's what they're telling their guys. We've been here before. We know how to do this, and those guys all understand. Look, it's just one game. But the way it played out, it was an important one game.
Colby's not the best color guy in the league for nothing, folks. Colby, your thoughts?
I mean, the biggest reason why the Lightning survived that 15-minute siege was because of Andrei Vasilevsky. He made a handful of very good high-danger saves there to keep the Lightning in the game, and that's going to be the story of the series. It was the story of the series last time they played against these guys, where Andrei Vasilevsky only gave up 3 goals all series. Panthers got 2 on him in an empty netter today already. So yeah, it's going to be a big thing this year to see if they're going to be able to crack Andrei Vasilevsky again next time out.
Yeah, no, obviously Andrei Vasilevsky is the big thing for Tampa. But Bob was terrific yesterday. He made some terrific saves. He only faced 17 shots. And I think people look at that and go, he only faced 17 shots. That is tough on a goalie. When you're going 4, 5, 6 game minutes without seeing, Tampa Bay wasn't even in the Florida zone, much less taking shots. You've got to stay sharp, and that's tough on a goalie.
And it wasn't just like one shot every 3 minutes. It was a flurry. It was no shots for the first 15. Then I think they scored the goal on their third or their fourth because they had 4 shots in like 10 seconds.
Right.
They didn't really have much of anything in the second, and then the barrage late in the third. That's tough. I mean, Bob's standing around for like, in real time, 25, 30, 35 minutes with nothing coming his way. Then you get asked to make a bunch of stops in succession. Like George said, really difficult to do, but that's what Bob has done for a really long time, and Bob's been great all year. Why wouldn't he be great in Game 1?
And the thing with Tampa Bay is you can't give them that much space because they can create anything out of small space. I mean, you look at their 2 goals. They had the goal right off the face-off where they got a couple of rebounds and Hagel pots in the rebound. And then their power play goal, all they needed was a quick stretch pass to Steven Stamkos across. He scores a power play goal from his spot. So you can't let them get set up, and you can't let them get any kind of space, because these guys know each other. As Paul Maurice said, they've won countless playoff series together over the past 10 years.
Well, they're not countless. We know the number. We don't know the number. We could look it up. We've chosen not to. So Colby just says countless. Colby, that's lazy. That's lazy. That's lazy reporting, in my opinion. It's not countless. We just don't feel like looking it up, which is lazy on my part. So
I'm trying to do it in my head right now. I think it's 19. I think.
He would know, actually.
I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm doing it in my head.
About 20, man.
About 30.
Thank you, Colby. That was really good analysis. It was. I know it sounds like I'm being a smart guy, but it wasn't. That was very good. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Game 2 in Sunrise, 7:30 start, Valley Sports Florida with Goldie and Randy, Katie and the gang. Game's also on ESPN2. What do you think? What are you looking forward to tomorrow? I mean, the Panthers really didn't do anything today, Monday. We're here at the Iceplex. It's about as full. The ice behind us is about as full as it was today for practice.
See it. That's about the number that was out there earlier.
The three of us was probably about it. So they really didn't do anything. They really don't need to do anything. I mean, that's just the truth of it. What are you expecting? Colby, we'll go with Colby first, and then to Tim. Tim Reynolds, again, from the Associated Press, joining us. Colby, what are you looking forward to from Game 2 from the Panthers and the Lightning?
Well, the Panthers just need to stick to their game plan as they did in the first game. They got to be heavy on the forecheck and kind of pin the Lightning in their own zone as much as they can. But also, you got to stay out of the box, and you can't give them that much time and space. And the Panthers really do a good job of sticking to their identity, and they'll get some cracks every time they get one in there, get a shot from the point, and you got a guy in front there. That's all you really need to do is try to make it hard for Andrei Vasilevsky to track those pucks, and they did a good job of it in game 1.
Yeah. Look, John Cooper isn't just a guy in really fancy suits. I mean,
He has nice suits, though.
they're great suits.
Nice
they
watches.
are all-time suits.
Yeah, Coop's got some gear.
He's just going to say, look, we came for a split. Let's go get one. We'll go
Right.
home, take home ice away. Forget about Sunday. Worry about tonight. It's still the Lightning. He's been there so many times. He knows all the right buttons to push. The thing is, Paul Maurice knows the buttons to counter push. And I think everything the Panthers said yesterday, everything they said today, has basically been right on. You won one game, and it means absolutely nothing. You got to win 4. Nothing matters until then. The Panthers come out with the same energy. I think you will see a little more desperation from the Lightning tomorrow. I think you'll see the Lightning ramp up the physicality. They want the Panthers, the second most penalized team in hockey this year in terms of minutes. They want them in the box. They want Florida to take the bait. I think John Cooper's going to throw a little bait out there tomorrow. You're going to see some working of the officials. You're going to see all that good stuff. The Panthers have to be the more disciplined, more poised team. They were on Sunday. They need to be again on Tuesday.
Yeah, Florida is also a team that has drawn more penalties than any team in the National Hockey League. So Florida's very good because of how they play. You saw it on Sunday in Game 1. A hooking penalty deep in the offensive zone because they were just high. I mean, just wore out. Florida's going to come at you at waves. I talked to Sasha Barkov post-game yesterday about it. He says that's the way we got to play. That's the way they pride themselves on play. Listen, folks, all you Florida Panther fans out there with some PTSD, this is a different bunch. This team is now playoff tested. This team knows what it's doing. These aren't the lovable losers from 2016 or whatever. This Panther team, it's different, right?
Yeah, it is, but it doesn't guarantee anything because
It doesn't
still a very
guarantee
good hockey
right.
team over there too. Now, look, you're in. All you can ask for at this time of year. Well, you can ask for 2 3 things. 1, to be in. 3 things. I'm making them up as I go. 1, to be in. 2, to be healthy. 3, to feel like you have a chance. The Florida Panthers have all those things right now.
They do.
Doesn't mean Tampa Bay doesn't have those same 3 things. But look, more often than not, this time of year. Well, one, this building wasn't here, but the ice would be gone. We'd be doing wrap-up stuff. We wouldn't even be doing it because I've never been asked to do one of these before. But I'm saying now that I have done one of these,
Pretty nice.
it's a much different day for the Florida Panthers.
It's a good day for the Florida Panthers because Tim Reynolds is here with us. And Tim,
It's a good day because there's still hockey to be played.
Right.
Let's leave me out of it.
they don't close the entire state of Florida, Clark.
Go away.
So I think that'll do it for the Game 2 preview here at Florida Hockey Now. Tim Reynolds from the Associated Press. Tim, where can they find all the stuff that you do, all the good stuff that you do?
We're on the internet.
That's pretty good.
APnews.com because I'm the only one here that doesn't work for Florida Hockey Now.
Well, we'd love to have you.
I'm not ready.
What's your, you got a Twitter? You on
I
the
don't.
Twitters?
People need to get off social media. I'm
I
on a
agree.
mission. I'm on a mission to civilize.
I'm with
We're on
you.
the by Tim Reynolds. We're on the Instagram, although I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't know what TikTok even is. I don't care.
TikTok, you don't stop. Colby, where can the fine folks read your work and follow you?
Well, they can find my work on FloridaHockeynow.com and APnews.com.
Not so much in the playoffs.
But you can also find me on Twitter at Colby D Guy. You can look that up on whatever website you want. I'm sure you'll find it, but Twitter's the only one I use.
He's also on KOLB Radio out of Omaha, The Spirit.
88.
That's a real thing, by the way. That's a real thing. Colts taking over Nebraska.
And I'm George Richards. This is, you can see us at FloridaHockeynow.com. Please subscribe to that. We cover the heck out of the Panthers, don't we? I think we've got like 12 stories in the last 3 hours up on the Panthers, so we're covering it like a glove. Follow me on Twitter at George Richards. The YouTube channel that you're watching this on right now, check that out. Give that a subscribe. That's free, folks.
This is the longest 5-minute video in the history of the world, by the way.
You said you wanted to come on, and that's the experience. I say 2 minutes, and it's 20.
The people expected 5. We're up to 10.5.
People are getting what they want, though, right now.
People checked
People
out
are getting
3.5 minutes ago.
They
They were waiting for the
digging it.
credits.
They're digging it. There are no credits because we're just going to do this.